So, folks, we've just about caught our breath after that triple threat in the Adrenaline division. And we are about to see two big guys go head-to-head like bulls. What's it called when bulls like headbutt each other? There's a word there. Is it strutting? No?
You know what? You put me on the spot. You're the mastermind. You're supposed to know these things.
I'm good with wrestling. I'm not so good with nature. But still, we're going to see two bulls go head-to-head.
It's like a standoff, if you will. But look at that. Rob Sharpe. He is in the best stretch of his career right now.
He is filthy. He is gorgeous.
The man is winning titles wherever he goes. He is making a name for himself everywhere. He's such a physically gifted young man.
And we've seen that he can do things in the tag division, that he can go one-on-one. But there is no wrestler in the UK right now that is filthier or gorgeouser?
More gorgeous.
More gorgeous. Honestly, that triple threat match has absolutely ruined me.
An appropriate first half main event.
Without a doubt. But of course, Rob Sharpe has his work cut out for him today. Almost, I mean, he's going one-on-one with Danny Darko, who is swiftly becoming like the gatekeeper of DOA. If you want to make your name in DOA, you have got to go through Danny Darko.
Absolutely, and very appropriately facing Rob Sharpe, a guy who took Joey Ryan to his limits not too long ago. Although he mistakenly called him Rob Sharpe. And the name attributed to him because of the slightly coloured part of his ponytail. I don't see it personally. I don't know if you see it. I don't see it.
Rob Sharpe having some words for the audience.
Wow.
Oh, there's a knee on the end, so it's Sharpie, right?
And smacking the bum of the promoter. Very clever.
Well, he didn't lay a finger on him.
You know what I love about Rob Sharpe is he threatens to bend people up and smack them on the butt with his cane. I kind of love that. I wouldn't want it done to me. I'd laugh if it was done to you.
Of course you would. Yeah, I'm sure you would.
I'm a sadist.
I'm sure you would.
And no matter where we go, we've called many a Rob Sharpe match. This always happens. Poor man.
The crowd. GM Alec. Everyone getting under the skin of Rob Sharpe. It's Sharpe. Sharpe. I said Sharpe.
You start.
I said Sharpe.
I'll let him know in the interval. I'll let him know you said Sharpie. And his opponent getting it's going to be a very interesting contest.
Without a doubt.
Danny Darko.
Danny Darko, you could say, is like the measuring stick for DOA. Rob Sharpe making his debut here. If he wants any chance of coming back, he's going to have to prove himself against Danny Darko. And I tell you what, that is no easy task.
But I think it's a great opportunity for Danny Darko to go up against one of the best guys in the UK right now, Rob Sharpe.
I say, Teeds, this one is going to be the proverbial irresistible force moving an immovable object.
Can I just have a moment to say as well, look at the shape that Rob Sharpe is in.
He's in the best shape of his career right now.
We see wrestlers of all shapes and sizes, and wrestling is a very inclusive business, thank God, because I'm not a very well-ripped man, but Rob Sharpe has been working on his body so much, and now he's in the best possible shape he could be in.
He's filthy gorgeous.
He is filthy gorgeous, as is the rest of his wonderful team.
And gorgeously filthy.
I mean, how you know that, I don't know, and I'm going to just leave that comment in the air. But Danny Darko has been here for a long, long time, and quite rightly said it, every wrestling company and promotion has a gatekeeper, a guy that you've got to go through to see the best of the best, to see the Mark Lloyds, to see the Alexander Ross, the Shogun Jays, the Dexters, the Damians, the Ash Dravens. To get to those men, you have to go through Danny Darko.
This one is going to be, as I say, Tees, we said that Oblivion and Thrilliums and Peace could have been a building-shattering, earth-moving match. This one is this one is going to be a very similar contest, if you ask me.
as soon as the opening bell goes and the antics end. But unfortunately, folks, you're going to be hearing this call out throughout most of the match.
I say both men very evenly matched. Similar height, similar weight, similar reach.
And you got to wonder if the traveling's been a factor for Rob Sharpe, who's had to travel all the way from the north to come down here today. It's a long journey. You and I know that.
That's it. Whereas East Anglia is the stomping grounds of Danny Darko.
You know, it's a lovely drive to Great Yarmouth. It's a beautiful place to be, but for us, just from near London, it's a 2.5-hour drive. For Rob Sharpe, it's looking at 4 hours. Has that become an effect for him? No chance to relax, no chance to train. Whereas Danny Darko,
he's been taking it easy all day, to be honest.
Yeah, that's it.
He's been chilling around town.
But for a man as conditioned as Rob Sharpe, I think as long as he keeps himself measured, this should be okay. But it's a matter of letting the people get in his head, and we've seen it before where the crowd gets in his head and he stops focusing on his enemy.
Another collar elbow type, another test of strength. And look at this. Danny Darko working him into the corner. And Rob Sharpe claiming that his hair was pulled. I mean, I don't know, would you call that hair? I have no idea.
Just for the sake that Rob Sharpe may hear this back, yes, I would call it hair. Very beautiful hair.
Looks like something that my aunt would use to keep her curtains in tied up.
I mean, if your aunt employs the services of Rob Sharpe, I mean, that's up to her.
Talking more about tassels on curtains, that's what I'm talking about.
Your aunt in tassels is not something I want to think about. However, those deep arm drags, very nice.
And Danny Darko, make sure I don't call him Donny, is been in control so far in this match with that power advantage. But this is his home turf right now, Teach. He's fighting for DOA, he's fighting for his home turf. I'm sure he's got family and friends watching right now.
And Rob Sharpe just getting in the face to make sure he can break that hold.
On the eyes.
Very nice.
And we've seen Rob Sharpe, when his back's against the wall.
Right into the ring post.
When his back's against the wall, Rob Sharpe will do absolutely anything it takes. He will bend and break. He will bend those rules to breaking point. But right now, he's letting the crowd get inside his head.
Which is a mistake. It's something he's done before. He came so close to Joey Ryan, and he let the crowd get in his head, and it affected his performance against one of the best in the world. You know, the King of Dong style almost had a bit of an upper hand on the Sharpie one, and that's a problem when you
Sharp.
excuse me, Sharp.
Sharp
I like how we can say King of Dong style but not Sharpie. But when you let the crowd get involved too much and you're focusing on your opponent, that's where the mistakes will start to happen. And even a veteran of over 10 years like Rob Sharpe will succumb to mistakes. It's bound to happen. You know, he could be out here for 10, 15, 20 minutes, and they're not going to stop calling him that. He's going to have to block it out. Otherwise, things like this will happen where Danny Darko really starts to get an advantage.
Danny Darko off the rope, stucks the elbow.
Ooh, very nice. Ducks
and
the other elbow.
Oh,
very stiff.
With a left jab.
Kushida-like jab there. Very, very nice.
It's a good job Sharpe's got that gum shield in,
which
because
appropriate,
few teeth on flying right there.
Ah, yeah, totally. Oh, the ring moved with the force he just generated.
Told you, Teach, these are two big guys going to war. And Sharpe again, just bending those rules. You know what, I think the more the crowd get in his head, I think the more this vicious side is going to come out of Rob Sharpe. The crowd are winding him up, and he is taking his frustration out.
Let's just let the crowd hear the next one, because my God, I felt that. Let's just have a moment here as he goes to
I hope there isn't another one, if you ask me.
Deeper territory. Yeah.
Oh! Ow! Ow!
He is taking him to the four corners of hell, and we're going to let you hear every single one of them, just because we love you all at home that much.
Goodness, that was nasty. That was filthy right there. That is filthy.
It's going to get filthier.
Oh, well, look at that. He took too much time to show, but and that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Those are all gorgeous chops.
Wow. That tan body's going to have some red welts on it.
Oh, but just as Danny Darko was firing up, Rob Sharpe comes back.
Massaging his mammary glands there.
I think they're called pecs, aren't they?
I prefer mammary glands.
I wouldn't know. I don't have any.
His little Sharpies.
Sharplets.
You have pecs. They're somewhere under there.
They're buried under layers of cake.
And Percy's barbecue.
I am a big fan of barbecue sauce.
We are not endorsed by them, but we will always eat there.
One,
very lax cover, though.
I say nonchalant cover from the gorgeous one.
And now arguing with referee Matt Ball, one of the most seasoned referees in the country. Having none of that, though. He's just playing with the ref, saying you can't even control him.
And now laying in those forearms. Danny Darko on the ropes, literally, metaphorically. He is reeling right now.
Wow, look at the way the ring is moving.
Oh, here we see more jabs.
Oh.
Left-hand jabs. Oh, winds up, and a huge right from
Very
Danny Darko.
nice. Conor McGregor-like jabs. Love it.
Oh, he's got him hooked. He's going for a German.
Gets some elbows to get out of it. Really hit the sound of that fourth
Look at this
one.
misdirection knee from Danny Darko. 1, 2.
Ooh, very close.
Just the 2.
And how good would it be for Danny Darko to get a win over someone like Rob Sharpe?
This would be a huge win. I'm saying Rob Sharpe on a tear up and down the country. This would definitely put Danny Darko on the map.
Oh, look at that transition.
Short
Spike DDT. And it would also be a great win for Rob Sharpe because he gets to get another chance at a title in another company. By staking his claim here against one of these guys like Danny Darko, he can walk into the GM's office and say, I want a match against Ash Draven. I want a match against Mark Lloyd. So there's a lot to gain for both men. I think
did he say Sharpie ending?
I am not 100% sure.
I wish I had Jackknife cover. 1, 2. Danny Darko out of nowhere. Again, that showboat.
But look at that strength.
Suplex.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
And I think Rob Sharpe senses the end. And there goes the knee. And Danny Darko is in the other zone right now.
The referee Matt
saying
Ball
his hand was on the ropes. You can see here.
Sticking to the rules. What's Darko's arm underneath that bottom rope, therefore the pinfall doesn't count. And this has been the story of this match, Siege. Rob Sharpe just been a bit too cocky, a bit too nonchalant, spent too much time showboating.
Which you'd expect from a wily veteran to know where he's placing his opponent with the ropes.
They're going for that, again, going for that sharp ending. Oh, wait a second, look at this, look at this.
Oh! Like a gator German suplex where he didn't release it, decided to take him all the way down, so he gets his shoulders and his neck on there.
And Darko didn't get all of it. He's going for a second one.
Oh,
he hit
that time he really threw him. Wow.
With authority, that's 2. And now Darko's got him up. Oh,
wow,
look at this! Oh, full-away slam!
Wow!
From Danny Darko.
With the whiplash effect, that was incredible. Danny Darko letting him know whose house he's in right now.
He's like, clubbing blow to the back of the head. 1, 2, 3. Danny Darko has done it. The great last stand of DOA.
With a club to the back of the neck after dropping him with a suplex and then throwing him away. Danny Darko made sure his presence was known and that he is not going anywhere in DOA.
Rob Sharpe came knocking and the gatekeeper shut the door in his face. And look at that, Rob Sharpe is on Dream Street, Teach.
Very, very impressive win. And now the question is, what's next for Darko?
Well, there's only so many times you can be the measuring stick of your company before you get thrown a bone, as it were. And
to become the standard bearer. Absolutely. Rob Sharpe still thinks he's wrestling. Went for the ref.
He is on Dream Street,
no
folks.
idea.
He's going to go and be filthy gorgeous elsewhere.
Well, I'm sure this will not be the last time we see Rob Sharpe.
And Teach, that's got to be the biggest win in Danny Darko's career today.
And it's well deserved.